Hi there, it's John from Commercial Real Estate Online. Welcome back to the video show. Welcome back to the topic of sales. In this particular video, I'm going to drill down onto the third part of the topic of sales victories and how you can achieve that over time. Many different ideas in all parts of the program, so make sure you get the other parts from our YouTube channel and look at all of those parts. Now, the website for us is commercial-realestate-training.com. And we'll see you there, of course, to share information with you, this video and also the slides as part of the program. So let's go further into this and take you into the topic which is so important in this particular market. Doing more, seeing more, connecting with more people in this new property market. Let's go further with that. I'm going to cover a few comments here, particularly regards social media. Just about all agents participate with some form of social media, and that's fine. There are rules to the process. I will say that social media is always a C-class marketing activity because the A and B class activities are those that get you in front of people. For example, the cold calling process that you create every day should be an A class, followed by the meetings, which will be a B class, which you will create from the A class activities of cold calling. So the C class remains a possible activity for you. Useful? Sure. But it is only ever a C class activity just to remind people that you are out there. So it's all about complementing what you're doing in the marketplace. Use social media channels to enhance your business and your audience. Now, don't do too many social media channels because it all takes time. And one of the most important issues in commercial real estate with social media is frequency. In other words, you've got to get something out there every few days into the channels that you use. That's why I say 2 or 3 channels on social media is sufficient. So what you're going to do there is interact with potential customers through social media to build trust and establish relationships. So the best social media channel to use, I believe, is that of LinkedIn because it's aligned to business activity. And it's very easy to connect your business contacts, your prospects into LinkedIn, and of course put articles there every day or every couple of days about the property market and how it's changing and what you're doing within it. Now, the social media will help you with visibility, as I said before. You can get involved with social media. Just choose a number of channels that you can work with consistently every day or every couple of days. Going further with that, create compelling interactive posts to captivate your audience. Now, this means something that is interesting. A lot of the social media that goes on in the marketplace, you see people send out stuff which is not even theirs. Now, that's called curating. You're curating someone else's article and putting it into your social media channel. I'm not a great fan of that. I would rather keep my social media contacts to myself. In other words, I will only put my own social media content on my channel. So create compelling information. What can that be? Updates regards the market, of course. It can be listing detail. It can be updates regards changes in the market, maybe some statistics and graphs and photographs of what you've seen in the market today. Make it interesting. Now share that information. If you do that in an ongoing way, it's going to help you establish your credibility as an agent in the location. And use visuals, videos and images to grab attention. Now, videos is a very special thing. What you can do and probably should do if you have the inclination and the time is to develop your video channel on YouTube. That means you do need to have a Gmail account. Once you have a Gmail email account, you can then go into your Gmail program and open up your YouTube channel. Then you can specifically shape it for commercial real estate. It's not all about you, it's about commercial real estate. That's the way you should look at it. And of course, interact and respond to comments from all of your postings, wherever they may be, promptly for better engagement. So postings. I did say LinkedIn, of course. I'm now saying YouTube. Perhaps you may choose one or two others like Twitter or the new version of Twitter. Whatever you use, respond to the comments, keep an eye on them, and respond to them directly, professionally. One good thing with comments is you should, in the settings, make sure that the comments are held for your review. In other words, the comments are not going to get onto your site, your article site, your blog, your YouTube channel without your approval. That's because sometimes you can get some cranks or some trolls who will say something in your comments system which are not even worth publicising. And that's where you can delete them if you have the settings achieving that for you. So going further, engaging with prospects directly. Direct engagement is a big part of commercial real estate. Direct engagement allows you for personalised communication, tailored messages. Now, direct communication means calls, contacts, meetings. Building relationships through direct engagement. It will lead to higher conversion rates and return on investment. Now, that takes time. Now, over here, I've said that. Direct engagement requires significant time and resources to identify and reach out to prospects. And of course, not all prospects may be receptive to direct engagement. They may say, no, thank you. And then you've wasted maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes finding them. Now, direct engagement may limit the scale of prospecting compared to digital methods that can reach a larger audience. Yes, that's correct. But remember, social media is a C-class method of contact. You can do it, sure. But make sure you do the direct engagement as well as the indirect engagement. So you can engage prospects directly every day through cold calling, meetings, door knocking, leaving your business card. It helps people know you, understand you, and of course it helps you understand their needs and pain points. Going further. A niche advantage. I've said a lot in other parts of this particular program that a niche is important for you in commercial real estate. Become good at one particular niche. It doesn't mean to say you have to turn back business in other parts of the property market, but your niche is very special. For example, in my case, the niche is retail shopping centres, retail properties. That's my niche. I enjoy it immensely. I happen to know a lot about it. And my credibility shows when I talk about retail very deeply, very directly. Does that mean that I turn back listings in office or industrial properties? No. It just means that I focus on my niche whenever I can. So your niche will give you results. It'll help you get better results because of your focused knowledge and your experience. And that's what it's all about. So identifying your preferred property types. Focus on properties that align to your skills and interest. In my case, it's retail. I ask you the question, what, in your case, is your preferred niche of property types? And understand the importance of choosing the right property type for investment activity. Now, of course, there are all sorts of property types out there, residential, commercial, industrial, and retail. Just understand the ones that you enjoy. Now, investment property. If I was choosing an investment property class to work on, I would make sure that there's plenty of listings out there within that class, within my location, that I can work on so that I can generate listings and also commissions. Going further. Becoming a market expert, and you would like to be that, of course. Specialization from that niche that I mentioned provides that in-depth knowledge for you, understanding the sales and leasing benchmarks within your property class. And in my case, it's retail, so I would know a lot about retail leasing and retail sales and values, that sort of thing. So gain insights into market trends and customer preferences through specialization. Get to know everything that's going on in the market within your preferred property class. And leverage that specialization, because every contact call that you make, you can talk about your specialization and what's going on with values and inquiry, supply and demand, locational issues, and share information regards deals, etc. That will improve decision making, also listings in sales and leasing activity. By focusing on specific niches, become a trusted market expert and attract more clients. Yes, that's what it's all about. Get involved with your niche every day. So expand market share. Consistently analyze market trends and competition to identify areas for growth. Develop robust marketing strategies targeting new customer segments. So, for example, if I was focusing on retail, as an example, customer segments within that, I would say investors, obviously. I would say business owners who may wish to occupy as tenants in a retail property. I would also say the current property owners in the location, and I would join to that the franchise groups who may need to occupy retail premises. So, in every market niche, there are particular customer segments that you can connect with regularly, deeply, and comprehensively. Of course, track the key metrics in the location regards sales and leasing activity, supply and demand, the amount of property activity going on at the moment, and you can then evaluate your effectiveness and your initiatives. Now, I will say this. If you're working a niche and you're doing some prospecting comprehensively so, then you can and should make sure that you are tracking your metrics. That's calls out, calls creating meetings, meetings creating listings, and contacts for the repeat cycle of contact again in 90 days or 60 or 30. So you build strong relationships in commercial real estate through making the calls within your niche, and you connect with industry influencers as well and strategic partners. Now, these two groups are very special. They are the people in the industry who work with clients that you could also work with. And they are two groups of people, property accountants and property lawyers, because they have clients that can certainly use your information, your skills, and you can share information with those special people, those clients of those industry influencers, so that you're gaining better profile and, of course, over time, listings. So that is the group of slides here. That's the third part in the series. I'm going to put all of these slides on the website today. The website is commercial-realestate-training.com. You can get an entire set of these slides on the website today. So thanks for listening to the program. I hope I have given you some ideas to build your market more specifically and directly. I will say this, in commercial real estate, the thing that gets you more listings, more clients, more opportunity, the thing is actually communication. It's actually you connecting with people in that A and B class connection category. That is telephone calls, prospecting calls, and meetings. Concentrate on that. And of course, social media is fine, but concentrate on the A and B class activities and become very good at it. Now, is that hard? No, it's not hard. But is it a new skill? Yes, it is. And that's why it takes consistent, persistent, ongoing activity. Enjoy the ideas, and I'll catch you at the website again very soon. Thanks for listening.